All right, so next up with technology, we'll talk about the Palisades nuclear power plant over in Michigan. So the article seems like I don't know. I think it was like fucking I don't know NBC or whatever. So basically, if I remember correctly, it was a nuclear power plant that was running from around 1953 up until about a few years ago. So they decommissioned it, and what they want to do is, I guess, if I remember correctly, the federal, I know I say that a lot, fuck CRS, man. But, can't remember shit. But
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, the federal government, there was a lot of grant money they gave towards it. So the idea is they want to use that to modernize it and shit and reactivate it. So if that all, in a perfect world, if that does follow suit, it'll be the first nuclear power plant in the United States that's ever been decommissioned and then reactivated, basically.
So what's the big smear, the big schmeal about it? What's the big smear?
What's the big schmear? What do you mean?
So what's the big deal about that? Why is that so great?
Why?
What's the deal?
Because not only is now it is okay. Nuclear power technically is a renewable resource, but it takes uranium a long time to regenerate, like the ore, the rock and shit. It takes a long time for it to.
So why don't they just put new ones in?
Yeah, but listen. So the other thing that's not even the gimmick. The gimmick is it's a clean energy source. So now nuclear fission. Nuclear fusion's a whole other super duper interesting topic that we can talk about later on, but someday. But nuclear fission, the byproduct of the nuclear age when we cracked and split the atom with the bomb and shit. Okay.
Are you saying fusion or fiction?
Foxtrot.
Fission. I thought it was called fusion.
No, that's something else. Nuclear fission. It's spelled Foxtrot, India, Sierra, India, Oscar, November. Like you're fishing.
Okay.
So the current nuclear power plants that we have, ever since around the 90s or so, they're essentially glorified steam power plants. So basically, the nuclear power, when it mixes with the water, it produces steam, and then the steam pushes the turbine, and then the turbine generates electricity. All right. What's the big thing about it? It's clean burning, meaning it's clean renewable energy. So meaning it's cleaner for the environment.
Until something happens that it fucking blows up.
And also the nuclear waste byproduct.
Okay.
That's so. Anyways, now the irony about that, from what it seems, from an article I read a long time ago now, obviously, you'd have research and shit, whatever, but the argument was interesting. So it stated that if you take all of the accidents, deaths, and injuries from the beginning of fossil fuels, people catching on fire, blowing up, whatever, plants blowing up, the fuck, like refinery plants. There's actually more people that have died from fossil fuel production than if you take all of the nuclear power incidents that have ever occurred, including Chernobyl. Less people have actually died or gotten sick or became wounded from those incidents. It's kind of like how they say the airplane is the safest form of transportation, but then when they do crash and when a plant does go critical mass, it's a complete fucking disaster. That's basically the caveat.
Right.
But
well, it makes sense. It makes sense that it is that way because you rarely hear about these things about that. Chernobyl is the one you hear about, and what is the other one? Fukushima.
Yeah, Fukushima. Yeah, the tsunami. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chernobyl was complete fun. First of all, their reactors, it was the technology wasn't the idea of that reactor had a huge critical flaw in it. It was a huge critical design flaw, a subtle one. And then so number one problem, and two, it was complete negligence the way they were running that fucking plant. So it was a recipe for disaster, sadly.
Right.
That wasn't as much a fault
Do
of
you feel that?
nuclear energy. That was
Yep.
fault of per se. It was
All right,
sad.
so now you're
Right.
saying they're going to regenerate.
What's
Go ahead.
what's up?
No, you said they're going to regenerate
I was
this
going to
thing.
say.
Where, Michigan?
Yeah, I'll get back
Huh?
to that. I'll get back into that in a second, Russ. Well, quickly, what were you saying, Eric?
One second. The Palisades is in because I was actually looking it up as well.
In
Palisades.
Michigan.
Yes, we're in Michigan.
Fukushima was because of the tsunami.
Located in Covert Township.
Although I suppose you could use the argument they should Fukushima plant where they put it, thinking, taking into account the possibility of damage from a hurricane. So you could also use that too, but it's always in hindsight, and we can go around these circles all days with any of those fucking incidents, So
Right. So do you think that so it's definitely the way that the Soviets ran the power plant that led to definitely a chain reaction.
you're talking about Palisades, the one in Michigan?
No, Chernobyl.
One, with Chernobyl, the two key issues was one, that particular reactor was built and ran differently than the reactors that we used in the West. Okay, there was a critical flaw in it. They later discovered through investigation. That was the first issue. The other issue, the way that plant was being run it was complete fucking negligence. It was laziness. It was complacency. It was sadly, it was a disaster. It happened. It would have happened. It was inevitable the way it was.
Damn.
Yeah. But, and then, like I said, with Fukushima, it was a freak thing with the tsunami. The way, if I was to be fair about it, the way that was a man-made error is you could use the argument, well, maybe they shouldn't have put it fine. Maybe they should have built it a lot more inland so that it couldn't be affected by a fucking tsunami. But this is all hindsight, and we can go around that bullshit all fucking day, nature.
Right.
But
Right.
and then Russ, so your question was they're reactivating the one in Michigan?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Anyway, so they're activating again in Michigan. So the only place it's going to serve is Michigan, right?
well,
Ow.
fuck you too.
Hamina.
Hey,
All right. So what are they selling the energy to some other state?
you assholes voted me to be the host, so that's your problem.
I didn't say nothing about you being the host. I'm asking you a question. So is it only helping the people in Michigan?
That's debate. To be honest, I would have to see first. I would have to see commissioned. So with the ninth, with the not with the 20th century, with the 20th century technology, that it was running off of, what was the radius, and what how many counties, and perhaps how many states was it capable of power, and if they do go through with modernizing and reactivating it, would it be that same radius, or would it extend its reach to even more counties and even more states? So I honestly, I could not tell you. I do not have that information.
So when are they doing it?
When are they doing it?
Yeah, when are they doing it?
From the article, if I remember correctly, they want to they want to be doing that within the next few years or so. They have, I think they have the funding right now from the federal government they have to they have to rebuild it. They got to modernize it basically.
All right. Is there any other power plants that are shut down in other states?
Well, so now I didn't realize. Eric was telling us earlier that. So you were saying there was a nuclear power plant also in Washington?
Oh yeah, which one was it?
Was it?
Yeah, every time I'd go out to the coast, I would we'd pass it.
The state of Washington or Washington D.C.?
State.
Okay. So how many other ones are shut down? We don't know.
Well, here's the thing. So yes, a lot of nuclear power plants over the years have been decommissioned because of one, the negative stigma, and two, so the difference between like when they set up a power
Up.
come again.
Sorry, my apologies. Sorry about that.
It's okay. Just don't let it happen again.
All right, I'm on. My bad. Sorry,
all right,
host
so what
master.
I'm getting at is there's other ones that are shut down, right? So why are they picking Michigan and revitalize that one? What about these other states and their shutdowns?
Like a pet project.
A pet project? Oh, what? Some politician got his hand in somebody's pocket?
Yeah, who knows?
Probably.
Or maybe it's going to
definitely sounds like it.
Supply power to other states or more people. Who knows?
I would hope so. I would hope so.
So they say. So what AI says? AI says that it's going to service 800,000 homes in the Michigan area.
Oh, yeah?
That and when it was running?
No, that's what's in this. That's what's assumed now.
Okay, so what does AI say anything about other places that are shut down?
No. Hold on.
I didn't ask that.
How many houses in Michigan did it power before it was decommissioned?
I mean, that's a good question. I didn't ask her that one.
Hey, Terry. Yeah, go ask Alex.
Yeah, or whatever the fuck, Rogu or Gogu or Gugu, whatever the fuck it's called on Twitter.
Alexia, ask Alexia.
Alexia.
What?
Nuclear.
I'm going to Rodriguez. Rodriguez.
I don't know. I don't know.
The fucking
so
$6 man.
As of June 2024, 210 nuclear reactors have been permanently shut down worldwide. 41 of those in the United States.
How many?
Because
how many in the United States?
210, 41.
In the United States?
You want the answer?
What?
Yep.
All right, because we kind of went a little bit.
In the United States, how many are shut down?
Kind of went on a tangent.
Well, I didn't even know that many existed.
Yeah. So,
one
is they're it's a very expensive upfront investment. Okay.
Yep. No kidding.
They're very expensive to build.
40 tons. Wow.
Remember correctly, they take a while to build also, but if you compare them to a fossil fuels running plant, for instance, be it like oil, natural gas, fucking coal, whatever the fuck. Well, coal, it's not exactly a fossil fuel, but anyway, just like fossil fuel, natural gas, or fucking like oil and shit, whatever. So those are obvious. Those are also power plants are expensive to begin with. Obviously, no shit, it takes a lot of capital, but
right.
The initial investment, meaning the fossil fuel electrical plants, they pay off at the early beginning. So what it is they get an early head start. They pay upfront and faster, and they get returns quicker than nuclear power plants. nuclear power plants are more expensive to build to begin with, and they're delayed. So what they show is over a period of time. I think it's like from 20 years and beyond. Eventually, nuclear power plants, they do catch up. They do make their money back, and they end up in the long run making more money than fossil fuel plants. Allegedly, you obviously do your own fucking research. But from what I had seen in a demonstration, in the long run, they're a great long. Obviously, the cleaner energy, and if I remember correctly, I think I know that's like my fucking catchphrase. Fucking
Yeah.
it. I think they also generate more. They generate more power than fossil fuels. I could be mistaken, but they're powerful. Like nuclear power runs a lot of shit. It does. It's just
Right.
it's
Aren't a lot of the submarines nuclear power?
yes, they run a lot long. Yes. It's just as a short-term investment in the foreseeable future, they're a lot more expensive to set up and to run than fossil plants. But in the long run, they pay themselves
So
off. So that's why they're not really popular. Plus, the stigma, especially from generation, and even into actually, I should say, from starting the beginning from where Russ's generation to actually, especially through Eric's generation, through Chernobyl and such, and then I guess into mine, Fukushima, and is the other reason why they are becoming slowly decommissioned in the States. It's those two big kickers, essentially.
So is it safe or not? Is it safe or not?
Modern technology, modern nuclear power, a lot safer. What they want to do is actually one of the concepts is replacing the uranium rods with pellets. So they're uranium pellets, and it's a lot safer.
Easier to
And
cool down?
yeah, they're a lot safer to run in than uranium rods.
Well, yeah,
That's
aren't uranium rods like they're long? They're not long, but they're big.
they're longer than these fucking pellets. I mean the
Yeah.
pellets would be more practical, but like even if you're still containing uranium rods, modern technology, because a lot of shit would be automated. It wouldn't be like you were gonna lie. We were just talking about it in school today. Like a lot of these mining plants, like in the rock mines out here, like in Nevada, they're fucking automated nowadays too. Outside of so like computer automation of these nuclear power plants makes it also a lot makes them a lot safer. So if they decided to upgrade Palisades or whatever the fuck the way you pronounce it, if they were to organize it, even with rods and automation, it would be a lot safer than when it was commissioned. Yes, a lot safer.
Well, they're saying Palisades is going to have 600 jobs that it's going to create, and over 1,000 in the community.
Hmm.
I
Interesting.
didn't realize it took that many people to run a fucking power plant.
Oh, yeah, they're fucking massive, dude. Yeah, that don't surprise me. They're fucking massive.
I I've been out to Chuck Lindsay, and Chuck Lindsay's pretty decent. That's a big substation. That fucking thing is huge.
Russ.
What?
That's Apex. If you turn left on Apex,
Yeah.
What happened?
Russ, what is your they also the other thing is they want to start creating like smaller portable. They think the future of nuclear fission is going to be port around the country. These
Oh, yeah.
portable yeah, mobile units. They think those will actually replace the bigger old school. You can hook them up to like old I think you can hook them up to like either old coal plants, decommissioned coal power decommissioned natural gas. I think it's decommissioned coal power plants, and you can essentially just replace the coal reactors with these small portable reactors.
Yeah, but they got those reactors are big cement friggin' structures too, thick
The
and heavy. Yeah,
you're talking about
they
the
got to have a certain building to put it in.
You talking about the coal plants?
No, I'm talking about the nuclear.
No, but what I'm saying is they're coming out with these. They're trying to develop these smaller nuclear mobile portable reactors.
Oh,
they can stack a bunch of them in like decommissioned coal plants. They can hook them up from. They can hook them up from the old grid, the old system. They remove.
So they can put temporary power in a place that has a disaster like a hurricane or something.
They can also do that, but they can basically, when they shut down, like with their, I was actually working on one. It was not a nuclear. It was a former coal power plant, and they turned it into nuclear, or not nuclear, natural gas. No, well,
gas, yeah.
Now it's running off of natural gas.
Oh, natural gas. They put it around farms and the cows farted. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, cow methane, fucking.
Yeah.
But so then we were putting in the solar batteries because it's also going to run off of solar power now. But you can take the old coal infrastructure, the grid, the power grid that's in those plants, and you can hook it up to those portable reactors. Yeah, for the reactors, essentially. That's the idea with that.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, you can move it to smaller units around the country, like substations or in an emergency, whatever. You could set up these portable mobile reactors. They think that's going to be the future, not these gigantic fucking monstrosities that were built in the fucking 50s.
Yeah, but wouldn't it make it easier for them to sabotage something like portable like that? They're going to have to be under heavy guard. They're going to have to be under heavy guard because these terrorists are going to start going after this.
Yeah.
But they can also get up. They can move.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we'll be too late once they cause a problem, though, if they get to them.
Fucking set up security to begin with.
Yeah, they'll have to have security.
Not rocket science. But like Russ,
no, it's not. It's nuclear science. Yeah. It's not rocket science. Nuclear science.
Like Russ, let me get your. So what is your, especially with your generation growing up with the peak of it and what the incidents and shit. What is your?
I can't remember anything. I don't know. Connecticut had a nuclear power plant. The Yankee. I don't know. That's all I know.
I didn't know Connecticut power.
Yeah, plant. The Yankee power plant. I think it's on the Connecticut River, but I'm not sure.
That could have powered the whole fucking state. That's like the size of a piece of gum I stepped on.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It's just bigger than Rhode Island and Delaware. That's all.
Rhode Island is the smallest U.S. state, and then second is Connecticut. The little piece
or is it Delaware? Or is it Delaware is the smallest state?
No, Rhode Island is. Delaware is the first U.S. state.
Okay, but is it one of the smallest ones?
No, Rhode Island and Connecticut is the size of the piece of gum I stepped on.
Yeah, but Delaware is big.
I'm not saying Delaware is big. I'm saying
check it out. Is it Rhode Island or is it Delaware?
Rhode Island is the smallest U.S. state.
Okay, then Connecticut is the second.
Google it. I'm pretty sure Connecticut's.
I can't Google it. You Google it. You're the Google guy.
Somebody, Eric, he has access because it'll fuck.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Google it. Smallest state in the country. Rhode Island.
Island.
Oh yeah, that is.
What's Delaware? The second?
No, it was Connecticut. Second.
Delaware or Connecticut?
Delaware.
Told you.
Really? Go figure.
Delaware's nothing. That's where Gumbo lives. The little shithole in Delaware.
Yeah, Uncle Joe.
So the smallest state is Rhode Island. I thought it was Delaware.
I thought the smallest. I thought Connecticut was the second.
No, it doesn't matter anyway. But there's one in Connecticut, but it's been there for years. I think it's called the Yankee. I think it's the Yankee nuclear plant.
Well, it looks like.
In fact, maybe it's closed down. I don't know. Is it?
Right. Well,
Let's see.
Looks like I'm going to be getting a lot of hate.
This is a good way to do this. Here's what I like what we're doing now. Hey, so he can do the hosting, then You're there on a thing to verify a lot of things. You can do that instantly with the Google. That's good. That's good.
Hey, but it looks like I'm going to be getting a lot of hate mail from Connecticut and Rhode Island because I
Who
basically
cares?
insulted them.
So bad.
Hey, we're all. Hey, man.
So is
Vermont
the
Yankee.
Yankee power plant still going? Is it still active?
Hey, man. We're all
You're
Americans.
saying
Because it's probably
Connecticut.
helping.
I couldn't find it.
It's probably helping Connecticut and in New Hampshire. I would guess
Vermont.
Vermont. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So what does it say? Is it still there? The Yankee power plant?
The tri-state.
No, I'm Milestone.
I don't know.
The tri-state area would be
I thought
Connecticut.
it was called the Yankee power plant. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, there's only one in Connecticut, and that's the Millstone Nuclear Power Plant power
Well, maybe
station.
that's it. But
Look up-
was there a Yankee for some reason? Was there a Yankee
There
power plant?
is, yeah.
Where?
Vermont Yankee. Vermont
Okay, that's
Yankee.
the one I'm thinking of. Okay,
Yep.
good.
Oh,
Yeah, I knew there was one, but that's still active, right?
one.
I think that's Vermont Yankee.
That one in Connecticut could power the whole fucking state and probably Rhode Island because
I know.
Permanently closed.
Yankees closed.
Closed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I knew what I knew. I thought it was.
still running.
Okay, so Millstone is still running, but Yankees closed.
Interesting. I didn't even know there was a nuclear power plant in Connecticut. I had no idea. There was.
I can't remember. I don't think so, but I'm sure.
But in Rangeley, there was like a top secret military base in Maine, wasn't there?
Well, you had this. That's where they went for the training for Sears in Rangeley, Maine. I've been on that base. I've been there. I took the kids in the school there. The kids in the school they had to go there.
Right. That's not what I'm talking about, though. I think.
Yeah, there is. You're right, and it's not that far from the Sears thing. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
there is.
I think.
I forgot the route. I forgot the route number.
You know what? I think there was also a nuclear power plant in Maine. I think I read about.
I don't know. Maybe you're right. Well, you can find out. Google it.
Yeah. Yep. I think somebody posted it like a couple of years ago, and I was like, "Go figure." Yeah, Google that shit. AI.
Maine Yankee Nuclear Power Plant.
Yeah, see that shit?
What's it called?
Maine Yankee. Maine Yankee.
Maine Yankee?
Yeah.
So there's another Yankee?
Yeah, and that's shut down.
Oh, now that's the same one shut down in Vermont, the same company? Was that what it was?
I'm not sure if it's the same company, but it's definitely not the same plant.
Huh. So there was two Yankee power plants.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not even in New York. Get it?
Yeah.
Yankee Stadium. Yankee, because they're fucking Northerners. Y'all Yankee ain't y'all. Y'all Yankee ain't y'all.
Yeah, Yankee.
Wow, that's weird, huh?
Isn't the New
Where was it in Maine? Where was it in Maine? The Yankees power plant. Does it say?
The New
What
York.
town?
Isn't the Yankee Stadium?
Wiscasset?
Pawtucket. Yeah, Pawtucket. Yeah. Pawtucket's Rhode Island, isn't it?
That's Massachusetts, ain't it? No, he said
Pawtucket's in Rhode Island.
He said
No, Wiscasset.
Wiscasset. Yeah. Up north, Jake. Wiscasset.
Yeah, Wiscasset.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's right. So that's shut down now. Huh.
Yeah.
So they have any nuclear plants in Maine at all now?
No.
It just looks like that one. Yeah, they're all done.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think isn't Yankee Stadium called Schaefer Stadium?
I don't know. I thought it was Yankee Stadium. You're thinking of Shea Stadium.
That's what I called it.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Shea Stadium.
Shea Stadium. That's it. That's Yankee Shea Stadium.
Oh, I don't know. Is that where they are? I always thought it was Yankee Stadium. The Yankees play there. Maybe that's why I called it Yankee Stadium, but it's Shea Stadium. I thought Shea was in New Jersey.
Just like Fenway Park is.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I thought Shea Stadium was the Mets.
I don't know. Could be, but that's what I'm saying. It isn't. Yankee Stadium's the Yankee Stadium.
Well, there's no need to
Shea Stadium.
argue. We got
Yeah.
Hi, man.
Yeah, no. Shea Stadium is the Mets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We always called it Yankee Stadium, with all
Well,
honesty.
no, no. There's two teams in New York.
Of course, the Mets and the Yankees.
Yeah,
Just like fucking the New York Giants, they share MetLife Stadium in New Jersey with the fucking New Jersey,
yeah. That's weird, huh?
even in fucking New York. Yeah, they share MetLife.
Huh?
The Mara
Well, it's
family.
just like California coming over here to Vegas.
Yeah, but now they're called but they're no longer called the Oakland Raiders. They used to be the Raiders too for a
Hey,
period.
hey, did you ever sell said man? Hey, did you ever sell it? Said Eric that one with the Chiefs? That was a good one.
Oh yeah, the one with the Indian, and he's got a
Yeah.
T-shirt.
Remember they had to stop calling the Chiefs because they
Redskins,
said, "Oh, you're putting the Indians down." So
the
anyway,
Red.
somebody
Oh
came up
yeah,
to me. Tell them, yeah,
Even though the
yeah, the
Redskins chieftain, the chief head was to honor the legacy of that famous American Indian
right,
chief.
right.
And
They had to
yeah,
stop using it
in
for
Mon-
a logo. Remember?
yeah,
yeah.
and they
Fucking stupid.
It is
honored. It
stupid.
was
It was
actually to honor
stupid.
that.
Yeah, the
And
Indians
there was
didn't give a shit.
groups, and actually there were Native American groups. It was FedEx. FedEx owned the stadium, and they decided to get all PC.
That's right. That's right. They started
But
whining.
that's just to raise their DEI score. That's a whole other topic we could
Yeah,
talk
but you
about
already
another.
said they came up with a new name. Remember that guy? That thing you showed me?
Before we get to that, there were actually Native American groups that were pissed off that they changed the name and the logo,
Of course
especially
they
the
would.
logo.
Why not?
They said you took away our chief's head. That was to
Yeah,
honor our great chief. Fuck you.
exactly.
They were
Yeah,
pissed. But anyway, yeah. So
they don't care who they hurt.
there was an Indian. He had a T-shirt. It said Caucasians and had a white guy's head on it.